Hello, hello there, my crafty friends. It's Candy here from sweetstamper.com, and it is the beginning of Halloween week. Welcome. It's going to be a fun week. This is day one, so let's just see who's going to join me live. You're not used to seeing me here on a Monday night. I'm keeping my 7 o'clock time slot, but I am coming to you Monday through Friday this week. My hubs is out of town. I took him to the airport at dark 30 this morning. His plane was leaving at 5, so that meant we were leaving before 4 o'clock for the airport. Thankfully, I was ready to come home. I was able to come home and go back to sleep for a little bit. So that would have been a rough day if I'd only had a few hours. So I'm grateful for the sleep. Hello, Kelly. Thank you for joining me live. I'm just getting the computer hooked up to make sure that, oh yes, I'm on the right page. Yay. That's off to a good start. I always know that when I start having people say hello to me from England that I'm on the wrong page, because I have a lot of English friends, but they're on my personal page. So they're not, most of them are not on my crafty page here. So welcome, Tasha. I'm glad you're here. So as you can see, I've got my little host code here. And we are going to start by making a Halloween card. That is day one of our Halloween week. And there will be packets available at the end of the week, so I will let you know about that. Before I do that, I just thought I would go through some happy mail I had received fairly recently. I've been kind of collecting some cards, meaning to show them, and I just really had not gotten around to it. So I actually received this one today. This is from my upline, Jill Olson, and I appreciate that when we are in her top sales that she sends us a card, and this is what it looks like for, this was for July. And hey, Terry, I'm glad you're here with me. This is actually the stamp set that I'm using in my card club this month. So this was cool. I like this because this is done with the embossing folder, and then I love that she's really highlighted the stamps. And so this is a really welcome card. Welcome, Corinne and Terry and Jackie. I received this from a customer today, and this is one of my customers named Terry. She has beautiful work. This is actually a card kit that I sent. I sent her a card kit almost identical to this, so I'm not sure if she cased it or if she used the card kit I sent her. But she was sending me a check for some things, and she included this. And so that was fun. This is for my other upline, Gail, and this is using the paper that I used in last month's club. And so, yeah, this is for the July top sales. Hi, Shirley. Welcome. And hello, Kathy and Kimmy. Welcome. So this is cool because the only stamping is right here. This is all cut out from the paper. And then this is from my dear friend Ione. Anytime she's sending me a check, she always sends a beautiful card. And I don't know if you can tell, she's put some of those little tiny pearls. And then she's also put a butterfly and some die cut. Just a lot of attention to detail here. She's one of my favorite people in the whole world. This I meant to share before. I don't think I have. I actually got this a while back. This is from one of my team members named Alicia, and I absolutely love the vibrant colors here. Hello, Chrissy. Welcome for the first time. We're glad you're here. I'm just doing a little showcase of cards I've received in the mail. And this is not a birthday card. I can't even remember who sent this or why. But it's kind of a cool card, isn't it, with the little rainbows across here. And just a little hint of a layer behind here in, I think, that is crumb cake. And then last but not least, this is from another one of my stamping friends. This is from Becky. She comes to my in-person retreats, and she drives down from North Texas. And I thought this was so pretty, such a pretty way to use up little scraps of paper. And again, she was sending me a check, but I have so many of my stamping friends who send me a beautiful card when they're sending me a check. So I just wanted to share those with you all. Okay, we are going to make a Halloween card. And I will tell you, if you're not used to sending Halloween cards, I enjoy you to jump on the bandwagon because it's just a fun, almost like a no reason to send you a card. So, but it's just a great little piece of happy mail that you can send your friends, family, grandkids. I'm going to be using Playful Ghosts. This is one of our online exclusive stamp sets. So you won't find this in one of our catalogs, but it is in my online store. And if you go to the online store and you can just put in the search Halloween and it'll come right up. And I am pairing it with these dies, which are also online exclusives. So this is Greetings of the Season, and there is a stamp set, and there is coordinating dies. Now, the dies stand alone, the stamps stand alone, in the sense that, yes, these will work together, but you can just take, if you don't really need Christmas greetings, you can just get the dies. And if you don't really need dies and you just need greetings, but of course, if you purchase both, I say of course, this is a bundle right now, which means it's 10% off when you purchase them together. So welcome, welcome, Gloria. I'm so glad you are here. Okay, so I am going to use this little pumpkin with the ghost coming out, and I'm just going to layer these up. Now, if you're on my email newsletter subscription, you will receive these tutorials for free this week. And I'm trying to figure out, I don't think I'm going to wait till Friday to send them all out. I think I'm going to send them a couple at the time. This is Cajun Craze cardstock, which I'm using for my card base. And hey, Susan, I'm glad you're here. And I'm going to use a piece of the Country Woods Designer Series paper. This is actually on sale through the end of this month. I used it in my card club last month. Now, I could use this side because that little pop of petal pink looks nice, but I actually want these darker colors. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this down. Do I have a seal handy? No. Let's see. There we go. I am an avid user of Seal and Seal Plus, so this is my favorite adhesive. I like dry adhesive. There is no mess, and I love it. So I've just got a standard card base, and I've got a layer. My initial layer is this wood grain, and it's 5 1/4 by 4. Now, I have already cut, and I've run through an embossing folder. This is the exposed brick, I think it's called, embossing folder. And I'm just going to pop it over here. Now, I realize I'm covering up a lot of that wood grain, but I'm intending to do that. And I'm not going to put that down just yet because I'm going to take one of these dies from the Greetings of the Season, and we are going to ink up this little guy. He's so cute. Let me bring this into view and bring this into view and bring this a little farther over. Okay, so this is here because if you would like to place an order this week with my host code, you can get all the projects from Monday through Friday for free. I say projects, you can get the project packets for free. That's what I'm offering. And tonight is night 1, and we are doing a handmade Halloween card. Isn't he cute? I think he is adorable. Now I'm going to go ahead and close this up. Actually, I think I'm going to leave that out because where did my little tag go? I cut a tag out from, nope. Where'd he go? I have a little tiny purple tag. You guys will find it before I will. I did cut out some from these other purples, but I don't think these are going to work as well as my gorgeous grape. I did want to bring in a little, there it is, right underneath there. So you see I've got 3 different purples there, and maybe we'll just wait and decide on that. I'm going to use some of these little purple gems. These are shimmer gems, and I like because we have different shades of purple, which is going to work well because I'm going to use these all week. So that gives me something to work with. I'm trying to get that glare out. Okay. So, okay, let's give this little guy a bit of color. And mainly what we're going to do, because we're going to leave the ghost white, so I've just pulled several oranges to bring some shading and shadows. Let me get a little bit of yellow too. Let's see. Let's bring a little bit of Daffodil Delight for the inside of my little, oh, that glare of that light is driving me batty. Yeah, let me put this here. This will work. I think that will bring it down. Haha. The little things that bug me. I want his smile and I want his eyes to be bright because we've got a little light coming through there. And I'm not too worried about getting out of the lines there because I'm going to come over that with a darker color. So I typically, when I'm doing something like this, I like to go with the lighter colors first because if I get out of the lines, I can come back with a darker color. So just a hint of green for the pumpkin stem at the top. And let's see, I've got light Cajun Craze here. Let's use light Cajun Craze to give some nice kind of shadow up here. And also to just kind of define the pumpkin a little bit here. I don't want to make it too dark. This also brings in the Cajun Craze that I have in my card base. So I'm going to do just a little bit of Cajun Craze like so. And then we are going to color in some lines with dark pumpkin pie. And I'm just going to do them like so. All of these lines, you can see how he's really coming together. You know, how many of us made images similar to this when we were in school? It was so much fun. I remember making all kinds of cute little Halloween things when I was in elementary school. Now this is light peach pie. I think I want dark peach pie. Yeah, dark peach pie I think is going to be the winner here. And you know how this is a little bit lighter. And I'm just going to blend that out, just blend all those so I don't have any marks of demarcation, but I have some shading there. And let's see, what have I got here? That is light pumpkin pie. I think I'm going to go with dark peach pie and blend these out. Oh yeah. So I've got pumpkin pie and peach pie, blending them together. And what you can do, what I like to do, is kind of color it all in, and then I'm going to come back where I've put that dark, well, it's actually light Cajun Craze, but it's my darkest orange here. And I'm going to pull a little bit of that down with my marker. So the way I'm going to do that, let me get all of this colored in first. Only takes a couple of seconds. And I don't have to color in the little ghost because he's white. So now you see how I kind of have those lines there. So now I'm just going to go up into that Cajun Craze and bring that color down a little bit. And it just softens that line and makes it look a little bit more like a shadow and a shade and a little bit more natural. Now this is my peach pie. I'm actually going to bring in a little bit. I am going to reuse a little bit of this light pumpkin pie because I think I've got a little bit, oh yeah, it's a little bit more of that medium orange, and that's going to blend that out just a little bit more. And then I want to put a little bit of ground under him. Doesn't he look cute? And I think the shading came out really nicely. So let's just move these over for now. We are going to pop him like so, and you can see how this is coming together so quickly and so easily. I'm digging it, liking it, and I don't think I need any more white there for sure, but let's get a little bit of dark crumb cake for the ground underneath here. You know, I like to put a little bit of ground underneath my characters like this so that they're not just kind of out in outer space, that they're actually got something underneath them. Okay, Susan, I'm glad you like my coloring. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead. I think honestly, like I could put this in the center, but I think it looks better over here. So let's go ahead and put this down. And just a reminder, if you're coming in a little bit later, this is day 1 of my Halloween week. I will be here Monday through Friday at 7 o'clock this week. And we're going to be doing some cards. We're going to be doing some treat holders. And I will have some, I will have free tutorials for you on my email news. And if you would like to place an order of $35 or more, you can get the packets for free. And there will be packets from each day. Now, I'm using the checked ribbon, and this is in our annual catalog. And then I'm going to take a little bit of this kind of burlappy ribbon. I love this stuff. This is actually in our online exclusives, and this is how it looks. Well, it's actually a little bit wider than this. It's polka dotted, but you can shred it, and that's what I've done here. And oh, Kathy, I'm glad you're liking the coloring techniques. I think that with, when you have several shades of orange and yellow, you can just really make that happen. Now, I'm going to use 2 of these, and I'm going to come along here. And this helps tie in. I've got this wood grain here, and I think this kind of burlappy ribbon, it just brings in not only the color, but the feel of the wood and the burlap. It's just all the things we think about with fall. And I could almost, feel like I'm out on having a big pumpkin patch party with the wood and the burlap sacks, and it would be so much fun. So I can do that without having to go out of my house. It would be fun. I would love to go to that. I would not want to host it. That's a lot of work. But sometimes if you go to the pumpkin patches around town, you can find some things like that. So I'm going to mess with that once I put it down. I'm going to make it all pretty. So let's go ahead and put this down, and then we'll make it all pretty because it's easier to do once you have it in place. Now you can see I'm pulling up the dregs from this piece of, this was actually from a kits collection, and I love that we get, hey Lita, welcome, welcome. I love that we get all of these bits of adhesive in our kits, whether they're paper pumpkin kits or kits collection. I love the generosity of our company when they give us so much adhesive for free in these kits. I always end up with leftovers. So that's where this is coming from. Okay, so this little guy is just stinking cute. I'm loving him. And I am just going to angle him like so. Now I need to trim the tops of this ribbon because I'm going to put this into an envelope. And I also need to, I could put this down a little bit farther so that hey Gail, we're making a Halloween card. I'm glad you're here because I know you're a big Halloween fan. Well, phooey, now I've gunked it all up. Well, let's see what happens here. Oh, yeah. Ay. Okay, so now I've trimmed this. Now I need to pull this bow down just a little bit more. And one of the things you can do with your bow, once you get it where you want it, if you're a little bit concerned that maybe it's going to come untied on you, let me show you a little trick. We'll trim these ends. I like them. I like them a lot. Now, let me grab a mini glue dot. And, oh, Lord have mercy. It is like a design explosion in here. Lena, you're coming tomorrow afternoon and you're going to be shocked. No, actually, you won't be shocked. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I am going to take a mini glue dot. This is something I really like to do with my bows a lot of times. And I'm just going to grab one like so, and I'm going to put it right underneath here. And then I can just press that bow right in there, and then that's going to secure it. And see how it's not flying off? I think he's really cute just the way he is. But I do want to put a little greeting on here. I could put the greeting on the inside, but I think it would be kind of fun to put just that little pop of purple there. Now, I think I'm going to use this gorgeous grape. I did run one in. This is actually Petunia Pop, which I think is way too pink. And this is Highland Heather, which I think is maybe too light. Yeah. Okay, let's go with, oh, there's my lights back in place again. Okay. I'm thinking about actually working over at my other, starting to film at my other desk so that I don't have this overhead light to deal with. Okay, so I've got this little purple tag because I think it's going to bring a nice little pop of color. I've got all these warm tones and I've got my kind of feel of a pumpkin patch party. And now I'm going to bring in just a little Happy Halloween. And that is going to be my final little touch. And I honestly, this is not totally straight. I'm going to angle this. It doesn't really matter. I think it's kind of cute when it's not straight on something like this. And I could put it right in. I could have just put it right in there, but that would have taken more forethought than I have usually. So what I'm going to do is, let me grab a couple. See how I'm kind of pulling out some of these little bits that I've got. So just a reminder that if you would like these packets, I do have a host code. And if you have an order of $35 or more, you will get the packets. The tutorials will go out for free to all my new subscribers. And if you bring your order up to $50, I will include one of these packs of gems, which I will be using all week. So let's grab one of these and plug the hole. And let's put a couple more just to bring in, oh yeah, see how that nice little pop of color just kind of lightens everything, brightens everything. And see, what I like about these is you see how you get, these are almost rich raspberry, and these are different shades of purple, and that's going to work really well. Hi, Catherine from Jacksboro. I'm so happy you're here with us tonight. We're having fun with just a simple, quick, and easy Halloween card. I don't think I want that there. Where do I want this? Let's see. I think I'm going to put it there. Yeah, okay. I'm just going to do 3, and that is going to be that. So that's a wrap. Super quick and easy Halloween card. And I did run this through the exposed brick embossing folder, so I've got texture here. I've got great texture with this kind of burlappy ribbon. It is the polka dot trim from the Online Exclusives. I'm using a stamp set from Online Exclusives. So you can go to shopwithcandy.com and you can just put Halloween in the search bar and it'll bring up this and another Halloween stamp set, which I will also be using this week. But this is just a super quick and easy card that you could make for anybody. I guarantee you, anybody you sent this to, it would brighten their day. And I also think this is great to send at any time during October. You can just flood people with happy mail during October just because. Just because Halloween's a fun, it's just about the fun. It's about the candy. It's about the cutesy little ghosts and pumpkins like this. It's just about the fun. And it's mostly about the children. So the kids and their little costumes and everything. So brighten someone's day. I can also guarantee you if you have a nursing home or a senior center or any kind of an assisted living center near you, they love, love, love receiving Halloween cards. Now, I also want to share something with you. I don't think I'm going to get to it this week. But something I've done in the past, and this is a perfect stamp set for it, is you can make a little mini coloring book for your kids or grandkids. For your any of your school children, young elementary, preschool. I've done these where I just put together a little book, Hello Simone, and I just put together like several sheets of white cardstock with these little images that you can color in, and then just staple them together and give them a little set of crayons, and they will have so much fun. So you can do your own little coloring book. Of course, you could also make little cards that they can color in and hand out to their friends at school. So this is just a super affordable, I think it's a $20 stamp set. Super affordable. One of the things I try to do with my Halloween projects is each year I typically just buy one stamp set. Now I did buy a second one this year. Let me show you. They did release 2 of them in the online exclusives, and I did go ahead and get both of them. I'm going to be using both of them this week, but one of the reasons I did this is because there's really incredible dies with this as well. This one does not have any dies, but I mean, these dies are super fun. I think the stamps are too, but you know, if you only had budget for one, I would get the Playful Ghosts because I think there's just a ton you can do with it, and the images are just, you know, they're just super easy to color. Of course, this little guy is mainly white, and this little guy is mainly white. So even your little Count here, your little Count Dracula, they're just adorable. So that is it for tonight. Don't forget that I have a host code here. Don't forget to make sure you are getting my Sweet Stamper news because I will be giving you free tutorials all week. And if you do my, where am I? Host code this week, you'll get the project packets as well. So that is it for tonight. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will be back here at 7 o'clock tomorrow night. So set your reminders and join me then. Thanks so much. Take care and God bless.